So good morning everyone. So this is the GATE question 2019, right? So we have two methods to find out natural frequency of this question. The first one is your energy method, right? And the second one is your equilibrium method. Now in the energy method, we need to first understand what are the energies are acting in this one. So in energy method, there are two types of energy: kinetic energies and potential energy. Kinetic energies again further divided into two forms: translational kinetic energy and rotational kinetic energy, right? And in potential energy we have only one type of energy here, and that is defined as your spring energy, correct? Now suppose you have given a small displacement. So when you have given a small displacement, you can see that the upper spring is having x1 displacement and the lower spring is having, suppose, x2 displacement, right? So here in this case, when there is a slightly clockwise displacement, you will find at the lower spring there is a displacement of x2 and the upper spring there is a displacement of x1. And this is the, you can say, the stretch of the or compression of the spring. X1 is the compression and x2 is the stretch of the spring, lower spring. So to understand how we are going to find the value of this x2, then x2 is can be written as r theta, right? Likewise, the displacement of x1 can also be written as twice of r theta, because this is the diameter from this point to this point. Is it clear? So we have two potential energies, one half k x2 square, second one is half k x1 square. Clear? Now there is no translational kinetic energy. We assume this disk is pure rolling and this rolling is at this particular point of, you can say, A. So we have a rotational kinetic energy. Its value is half I theta dot square, and this is I is about 8, right? So in this energy method we know that total energy, that is your kinetic energy, plus potential energy is constant. Here we are going to write the kinetic energies form, that is IA theta dot square plus half kx1 square, that is kx1 square plus half kx2 square is equal to 0, right? So I'm going to put the value of x1 and x2 in this equation. So half IA theta dot square plus half k x1. That x1 is to be written in the form of 2 r theta whole square plus x2 is to be written here. His x2 is r square theta square, and that value equals to constant. We are going to differentiate this equation. This value becomes 0. And what could be the differentiation values? That is of half IA 2 theta dot theta double dot plus half k 4 r square, and that value is 2 theta into theta dot plus half k r square 2 theta into theta dot, and that equals to 0, right? Just take a value of theta dot common, right? And you can also either this 2, this 2, this 2, this 2 is also to be cancelled out, and just taking a common of value theta dot, your required equation is ia theta double dot plus 4k r square plus k r square theta equals to 0. So the product of this value is 0. This theta dot, that is angular velocity, cannot be equal to 0. This equation should be 0, and your required equations become theta double dot plus 5k r square theta by ia is equals to 0. Yes or no? Then what is your ia? That is I, moment of inertia about the center, plus its distance. So this can be written as mr square by 2 plus mr square, that is also equals to 3 mr square by 2. Omega n can be written as 5 kr square by ia. Ia value is 3 mr square. Then it can be written as 10 k r square upon 3 m r square. Then r square cancel out, and your answer is under root 10 k by 3 m. Is it clear to everyone? This is the answer of this question. Is that clear to everyone? Class? So this is on the basis of energy method. This is on the basis of energy method, right? Can anyone has been solved with the help of equilibrium method? Can anyone have been solved with the help of this question with equilibrium method? So you can see that there are a number of calculations here in this energy method. Let's see how we are going to solve this question with the help of equilibrium method, right? So we have equilibrium method also to solve this such kind of questions. So let's solve these questions first. Let's see how we are going to solve this question with the help of equilibrium method. In equilibrium method, you need to understand about the mechanics, like the free body diagram. If you are understanding about the free body diagram, then it's also very easy to find this type of questions, right? So equilibrium method. In this equilibrium method, you can see that as per the D'Alembert's principle, if a body is going to rotate this clockwise direction, then what are the restoring force acting on this particular body that we need to first identify. So in the restoring, suppose this is a body. At this point, this is rotation of this one, right? And you have given a very small displacement, right? A clockwise displacement. So when a body is moving clockwise, there is one force which is acting always opposite to the motion, and that force is your inertia force, right? So with respect to angular term, it is your torque. So that is, it is defined as IA, that is the rotation about A here, into theta double dot. Class, is that clear to everyone? So this is the one force which is acting on this particular body. Now, just tell me one thing. If this disk is applying force on this spring, upper spring, then this upper spring at this particular point give you an opposite reaction force, which value is kx, right? On the other hand, you can see that this spring, lower spring, is in the stretched condition. So it means what? When this is to be displaced at this particular point, this is to be displacement at this particular point. So यहाँ पे जो stretched position है, अब ये reaction force आपको इसके opposite direction में act करेगा, and its value is kx, right? You only need to understand, you have already find out the value of x1 is twice of r theta and x2 is r. Now at this particular point, taking moment at A, taking moment at A. So what are the forces at the moment A? You can see that IA theta double dot, that is one moment which is acting anti-clockwise, plus the value of kx. This is a force of this distance also to be movement. So can we write kx into r plus the upper force which is also acting this direction toward left, having values k x1 into 2r, 2r, that is the distance display diameter of this one, and this is as per the d'Alembert, as per the this equal should be, this equation should be equal to 0. So you can see that if your mechanics part is clear, if your mechanics part is understandable, and you know how to draw a free body diagram, then this type of a question can be solved in a one single line, right? So how you are going to proceed? That IA theta double dot plus kx. X की value you have already kx1 you can say, sorry x2. Then kx2 value is r theta. Then you can replace it. X value is r theta. That is r square theta plus k x2 x1. And x1 is how much? 2r theta. So 2r is equals to 4r square theta, and that value equals to 0. Kr square theta, 4kr square theta is equals to 5a. That is ia theta double dot plus 5kr square theta equals to 0, and theta double dot plus 5kr square upon ia theta equals to 0. This is basically the required equation. So omega n can be written as under root 5kr square upon ia. We have already defined ia value is 3 by 2 mr square, so that omega n can be written as 5 into 2 k r square upon 3 m r square. This can be cancelled out, and its value is under root 10 k by. Class, is that clear to everyone? How equilibrium method is taking less time as compared to the energy method, right? But in energy method,
Yes.
there is a one advantage is like you need to understand what are the energies there, right? आपको ये समझने की जरूरत नहीं है कि फोर्सेस कहाँ लग रही है, किस एप्लीकेशंस पे लग रही है. दैट इज वन ऑफ द इजीएस्ट थिंग इन द एनर्जी मेथड, right? But if you have your understanding is clear with respect to the mechanics part, like how you are going to draw free body, what where the forces are going to be draw, आपको वहां पे समझना बड़ा इजी हो जाएगा कि इक्विलिब्रियम मेथड टेक्स लेस टाइम एज कंपेयर टू एनर्जी मेथड. you only need to understand is that कि आपको concepts clear होने चाहिए. That is the most important thing, right? Okay. So this is the one part of the question. Please solve the other one. There is a one more question. I'm going to draw this question first. Now, suppose this is your r distance. Small r, capital R, right? This is mass m. It is moving in this particular direction. This is pulley, right? Pulley is also having mass capital M, right? This is the center of rotation of the pulley. Class, you need to find out what is the natural frequency. Find omega and of this thing. You have your freedom, like you can please solve with the help of either energy method or equilibrium method, right? Please solve it. You have again 3 minutes to solve this question. Remember, this is a pulley, right? Pulley is also having a mass. So if you are going to apply energy method, then pulley is having rotational kinetic energy. This mass is having translational kinetic energy, right? Class, are you getting this type of questions? Can we solve this question?
Sir, kr square upon mr square plus I under root.
Okay, the answer is k r
R
square
square.
upon,
Capital R, sir.
okay, capital R square
Upon
upon
mr square plus I.
mr square plus I.
I. Sir,
Okay,
m small.
Smaller.
okay, this is
Small m.
okay. Here we can say that this is of m r square. This is I of the pulley, right? About its center. Okay. Now we are going to solve this question with the help of I am not sure about this answer. So let's solve this question and find out whether this answer is right or wrong. So firstly I'm going to solve with the help of equilibrium method. With the help of equilibrium method, right? In this equilibrium method, you can see that the foremost important thing is to draw the free body diagram. So let's suppose I'm going to draw a free body diagram. This question. Suppose this is moving in this particular direction, anti-clockwise, and that is why it is given in this downward direction. So this mass is again attached here, right? So suppose this is your mass, right? And if this is moving in this clockwise direction, it means what? We have given a small displacement to this, and that is to be written in this. So if it is of stretched condition, this spring is going to stretch, right? When the mass is going downward directions. So the force is acting opposite to this one. That force value is K of this much distance, right? Of this much distance. This value is R, theta is same. So that can be written as K. Suppose we have written K x. So that Kx is the force acting on this particular point. And here in this case, the value of x is equals to capital R theta. Is it clear, class? Okay. Suppose this is x. So this x is to be here. How much x value? The small x, you can say the x1, you can say defined as, because that x1, that amount of this displacement is displaced this mass also. So this the mass is moving in the downward direction. तो upward में आपका एक force act करेगा जिसको आप inertia force बोलोगे, और उसका magnitude क्या होगा? M x double dot. This x1 you can say double dot, right? Now what is the value of x? You can find out that x is equals to x1, sorry, is small r theta, right? That why x1 dot can be written as r theta dot, x1 double dot is also to be r theta double dot, right? So it means what? This inertia force of such a magnet, it can be written as m r m1 r theta double dot, and this value is acting at this particular point, right? Now if this is a pulley, so this pulley is rotating anti-clockwise direction. So it is always having an inertia moment, and its inertia moment value is I theta double dot, and this I is always about its center O. We can write it I O. So we can see that with the help of this equilibrium method, we have been defined all the forces which is acting in this particular pulley. The first one is your spring force, the second one is your IA theta naught, and the third one is your inertia force which is acting. So at point O, so this is the point O we are talking about. At point O, as per Newton's second law condition, you can write IA theta double dot plus. Now kx into r, capital R distance is the moment of this one, and this is also acting clockwise, so we can write k r theta into r, right, plus this inertia force of mass m is also acting in this particular direction. So the moment of this one is small r. So can we write of m1 r theta double dot into small r, and that value equals to 0. I believe there is no other force is acting on this particular point, right? So we can see that this theta double dot can be taken common. So we can write IA plus m small m r square theta double dot plus capital K r square theta is equals to 0. So this equation, that is theta double dot plus capital K r square on IA plus m r square theta is equal to 0. So that your omega n can be written as capital K r square I naught plus small m r square. So this is the right answer. Bhavesh, you have given the right answer, right? Yes or no? So this is with the help of equilibrium method. I believe with the help of equilibrium method, it is to be easy to find out. Only difference is your free body diagram should be correct. Yes or no? Class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So आदित्य आपको समझ में आया क्या ये
हाँ
क्वेश्चन?
सर, हाँ सर,
Okay, can we solve this question with the help of energy method also?
हाँ सर.
Okay. We can solve this question with the help of energy method. So let's solve this with the help of energy method. Now आपको आना चाहिए दोनों मेथड, एनर्जी मेथड चाहे हो चाहे इक्विलिब्रियम मेथड है, you never know because in gate if you do not have any multiple options to find out, आप हमेशा stuck हो जाओगे. So let's see this condition with the help of energy method. When we say about the energy method, just tell me one thing. एनर्जी मेथड को आप प्रॉपरली दो पार्ट में डिवाइड करो. फर्स्ट प्लीज राइट डाउन काइनेटिक एनर्जी एंड देन सेकंड वन इज योर potential energy, right? In kinetic energies we have two forms, translational kinetic energy and rotational kinetic energy. In potential energies, it is to be of your spring energy, right? Spring potential energy, right? Always remember one thing, we are not considering mass of this values, we are considering but जो आपका gravitational potential energies है वो static deflections के साथ cancel out हो जाता है. So we are not going to कि हमारे पास जो mg का जो distance है वो values जो है वो static deflection के साथ cancel out होता है. We have already explained this type of things, right? In the notes we have seen in energy method gravitational जो energy potential energy थी वो cancel out हो गई, तो हमें उसको consider करने की जरूरत नहीं है. क्लियर है आदित्य?
हाँ सर.
ओके. सो अब यहाँ पे अगर काइनेटिक रोटेशनल काइनेटिक एनर्जीज और पोटेंशियल काइनेटिक एनर्जीज को समझें तो रोटेशनल, इज देयर एनीवन हैविंग डाउट? ओके, तो दिस पुली इज रोटेटिंग, राइट? सो पुली रोटेट हो रही है, तो पुली का रोटेशनल काइनेटिक एनर्जी क्या हो जाएगा? हाफ आई नॉट थीटा डॉट स्क्वायर, राइट? दिस मास इज हैविंग ट्रांसलेशनल काइनेटिक एनर्जी, तो ये मास का क्या हो जाएगा? हाफ एम एक्स डॉट स्क्वायर, राइट? स्प्रिंग का क्या रहेगा? स्प्रिंग का रहेगा हाफ ए एक्स स्क्वायर। क्लियर? ओनली थिंग यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड, दिस इज x1 यू कैन सी। तो x1 की वैल्यूज यहाँ पे क्या रहेगी? x1 की वैल्यूज जो है, ये है आपका x, तो यहाँ पे x1 जो लिखा जाएगा दैट कैन बी रिटन एज r थीटा। तो x1 डॉट का मतलब क्या हो जाएगा? r थीटा। लाइकवाइज कैप ये this x is to be r थीटा। क्लियर है? सो total energy should be constant. So we are going to write this expression of half I naught theta dot square plus half m x1 theta dot की वैल्यूज हो जाएगी आपकी r square theta dot square, right? Plus this one half के x square की वैल्यू हो जाएगी capital R square theta square and that value is constant. When you differentiate this equation, you will get half I naught theta dot 2 theta double dot. That two is cancelled out. Half m r square 2 theta dot theta double dot. This two cancel out. Plus half k capital R square 2 theta into theta dot is equal to 0. This one cancel out. This theta